Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. How are you? We are almost there at 50 subscribers, so soon your girl will be going live. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the OGs. I rock with you guys the long way. This reading will be about Mercury retro because you know it's going retro in 2 days. So I just want to come in with a reading. We're going to do quick messages for every individual astrological sign, okay? And without further ado, let's get into it. Happy birthday to all of the Leos out there. Happy birthday, Leos. We will be starting with you, Leos. Do I have a pen near me? You know what song I just heard? I don't have a pen. I was gonna timestamp it, but y'all, it just ain't happening. Maybe when I'm able to go live, I'll start. Okay, what's poppin', everybody? Kind of want to go with Leo first and work our way through the astrological signs. So without further ado, welcome to the reading, Leos. Happy birthday, Leos. And this is your reading for Mercury retrograde. So what's the lesson for Leos this Mercury retrograde? Leos, what's the lesson for Leos this Mercury retrograde? Leos, what's the lesson for Leos this Mercury retrograde? I heard in my head time. Leos, Mercury retrograde, what is the lesson for Leos this Mercury retrograde, August 6th? What's the lesson for Leos? 8 of Pentacles in reverse with the 5 of Wands in reverse. Like I was saying, Leos, if you're rushing things are not going to go the way that you desire, Leos. Leos could have been working frivolously to get something done, and there was always like a hiccup, or there was always like some disorganization, or it was always like, dang, shit is not aligning. And Spirit is like, with the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands both in the reverse, it's like, Leos, maybe you need to recalibrate, okay? Redistribute, re-navigate how you are working about something. Something could have been chaotic for you, so that you can stop doing things the way you have been doing it and make adjustments to do it the way that's better suited, okay, for the desired outcome. Okay, Leos. What's the lesson for Leos this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Leos this Mercury retrograde? The lesson for Leos this Mercury retrograde. Changes. Didn't I say that? Alterations. Okay, September. Okay, so if you make the changes now before, because Mercury retrograde, I want to say it's until the 29th, which means if you make those changes now, okay, do the reevaluation, and now September will be a blissful month for you. But the thing is to let go of your ego and to let go of your pride. Leos, you could be like, well, I'm always used to getting it done this way, or this is the best way that I know it to get done, when you are not seeing results. So it's like, why are you staying stuck in something when Spirit is asking you to change, Leo? So there's something that you need to change. Why are you holding on? Because your pride? Because your ego? Leos. Make that change, Leos. You'll be quite pleasantly surprised. Look. You'll be quite pleasantly surprised. And then the next card after that is, the card is just saying let go. All the cards are saying let go. Surrender. Let it go. It's not saying that you are letting go of the goal. It's just letting go of and surrendering the way that you've been doing it, because it clearly has not been working for you. Okay, and it'll also give you some fucking peace of mind. I feel like, when's the last time you had peace of mind, Leo? Moving on to Virgos. Hello, Virgos. Okay, what is the lesson for Mercury retrograde for Virgos? Hi, Virgos. It's almost your season. Relax, relax, relax. It's your season yet, okay? Virgos, what is the lesson for Virgos during... What is the lesson for Virgos during Mercury retrograde? Okay, what is the lesson for Virgos this Mercury retrograde? What is the lesson for Virgos? For Virgos, this Mercury retrograde, what is the lesson? One last shuffle. Virgos, Mercury retrograde. What's the lesson for Virgos this Mercury retrograde? Virgos, what is the lesson for Virgos this Mercury retrograde? Virgos. Whew. Ooh, Virgos, don't let your lower self, okay? Virgos, don't let your lower self rule you or allow you to make decisions. I feel like Virgos, during this Mercury retrograde, your toxic self, your lower self is going to be driving you, okay? Virgos, do not let that lower self dictate where you put your energy. Some of you guys are having toxic sex, or you need to learn from a toxic sexual partner that you've been doing with that shit. It no longer flows. It no longer works. Okay, you guys are diverging apart. There's a reason why you guys are going through that tower moment, Virgo. I feel like Virgos and their lovers right now are going through a tower moment. The toxic shit that used to work, that used to get your rocks off, okay, the toxic shit that used to make you intrigued is now causing your ass anxiety, causing your ass depression, causing your ass nightmares, night terrors, okay, Virgos? Let it go and give it up. Let it go and give it up. Do you see that? What used to work is now diverging you apart. It no longer is feasible, Virgos. Some of you guys, too, your sleep pattern. Some of you guys may be going to bed too late. Some of you guys also may be watching things online that fuck with your mental stability, okay? And Spirit is asking you to make that change, okay? Spirit is asking you to revision the way that you've been conducting your behaviors, Virgo, during this Mercury retrograde, okay? Let's get into what are the lessons for Virgo during this Mercury retrograde. What are the lessons for Virgo during this Mercury retrograde? Okay, what are the lessons for Virgo during this Mercury retrograde? What are the lessons for Virgo during this Mercury retrograde? What are the lessons for Virgos during this Mercury retrograde? Lessons for Virgo during this, one last card, Mercury retrograde. Any last messages for Virgo? Okay. Virgo, I feel like if you are entertaining anybody, it's only going to lead to disappointment during Mercury retrograde, because you really need to be entertaining and entertaining your goddamn self, Virgo. There are things that you have been delaying that you need to do, Virgo. What are the things? What are the spiritual things, okay? What are the health practices that you've been avoiding, Virgo, that you need to do? Remember, you rule the nervous system, Virgo. So if the nervous system is out of whack, then every other alignment, every other vertebrae, every other bone, every other, all your organs are out of whack. Your intuition is out of whack if your nervous system is out of whack, Virgos. Virgos, also in your August reading, when I did the Leo season reading, you had a fake friend pop out. I think this has since been July. Actually, if you look at your July reading, you've been having this fake ass friend energy, and they've been complimenting you. They've been acting like they're your road dog. They've been acting like they're willing to go through the fire and go through the storm with you, Virgo. I feel like you're learning a lesson about people, and through learning a lesson about people, since you're the only human sign, you're learning lessons about yourself, Virgo, during this Mercury retrograde. Spirit is saying, what are you doing with that energy, Virgos? What am I looking for in here? What are you doing with that energy, Virgos? I can't find it. Doesn't matter. What are you doing with that energy, Virgos? Okay? Because there's success for you here, Virgos. But if you're not listening to those intuitive messages, Virgos, if you don't have a cleansed space, okay, if you are not surrounded by people who genuinely love you, genuinely want to see you win, Virgo, then those compliments, those acts of service that they do for you will only lead to disappointment and only lead to parting ways and broken relationships because they were never stable to begin with, Virgo. So that's your message. I feel like, Virgo, you need to work on your sleep. In your sleep, you get messages, and your messages, I'm feeling, are a little out of whack. Spirit has been saying, follow your intuition, but you're like, dang, is that my intuition or is that my paranoia? Is that my intuition or is that my paranoia? And with the Nine of Swords up in the upright, is most likely your paranoia, but you can't decipher your paranoia between your intuition, which is what's having you fucked up, which is why you can't even see that fucked up two-faced friend that's probably fucking your man or trying to slide in your man's DMs and fucking cause havoc in your goddamn relationships, Virgo. Clean it up. Clean it up, Virgo. That's your message for Mercury Retro. Love you, Virgo. Okay, we are moving on to the illustrious, the one of a kind, Libras. Where all the Libras at? Where are the Libras at? Hey, Libras, this is your reading, Libras. This is your reading, Libras. This is your reading, Libras. This is your reading. Okay, what are the lessons that Libras are to learn during this Mercury retrograde? What are the lessons that Libras are to learn during this Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde for the Libras. What are the Libras to learn? Okay, what are the Libras to learn during this Mercury retrograde? Let's start over. I'm hearing that Beyonce song. Libras during the Mercury retrograde. It's okay to start over. Start over, Libras. Don't let nobody convince you and toxify that for you. It's okay to start over. Libras, what's the lesson? One last shuffle for the Libras. Lesson for Libras to learn this Mercury retrograde. Lessons for Libras to learn. Libras, you're going to see just how good it could get. Libras, the message for Libras during this Mercury retrograde. You're going to see how good it's finna get, Libras. Libras, Mercury retrograde. What's the lesson for Libras to learn during this Mercury retrograde? What's the lessons for Libras to learn this Mercury retrograde? Okay, strength and the Ace of Swords. Everything don't got to be said to everybody, Libras. Everything ain't got to be said to everybody, Libras. Because you are able to analyze things, because you are able to dive through, cut through things, but because your perception is so sharp, Libras, doesn't mean that everybody has the withstand ability to see where you're coming from, Libras. So I would, Libras, this is a time for you, Libras, because I'm a Libra myself, to do some emotional hatching, Libras. Do some emotional hatching, Libras. Libras, you've been able to see everything, and when you start speaking about what you see, people aren't still receiving it. People are saying maybe you're cutting too hard, you're too critical. So Libras, I would say get perspective and perceptive about yourself during this Mercury retrograde. There's some things that you still need to process within yourself, Libras. You keep trying to help everybody and tell everybody and be the teacher for everybody, Libra, and the spirit is saying be the teacher for your own emotions, your own stability, your own drive. Okay, Libras, it's not that you don't got it, it's just some refinement and some tuning up. So some of you guys are needing emotional analysis. I will give myself, Libras, and I'm a Libra. Okay, it's emotional analysis season, not of others but of yourself, because others can't take, Libras. Others can't take. Don't mean that you don't need to distribute. but distribute that goodness, that perceptiveness to yourself, Libras, because there's things here that still need you to work it out, Libras. There's still things here that need for you to work it out in order to receive this luck of the Irish, in order to receive this newfound energy that's coming in, this blessing, this bountiful blessing, baby. It's a couple of these bountiful blessings that are coming in, Libras. But if you are delegating your energy, if you're delegating your perception to everything except yourself, baby, the lesson ain't gonna hit people the way it's supposed to, Libra. So focus on yourself, because you got some good shit here with this, the world card. You got some new here, okay, Libras? Some new. And that's okay. It's okay for new, Libras. What else? What's the lesson that Libras are learning during this retrograde, Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson? 2 more shuffles. What's the lesson Libras are learning during this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson Libras are learning? What's the lesson Libras are learning this Mercury retrograde? Okay, what's the lesson? Okay, what's the lessons? Also, you could get an unexpected visitor is what I heard or what I felt, Libras. What's the lesson that Libras are learning this Mercury retrograde? What's this lesson Libras? Okay, what's the lesson Libras are learning this Mercury retrograde? Libras, relaxation. I feel like Libras, it's almost your season, so I feel like you want to pump up the energy, and Spirit is saying surrender. Learn to be in relaxation. Learn to be in your own company. Learn to find peace, solitude, and harmony within yourself, Libras. Because there's a big change that's coming here for you, Libras, and it's only going to land you in a more peaceful environment, in a more therapeutic environment, in a more serene environment, Libras. So allow yourself to go through that transformation, Libras, because in our season, especially with this air sign, wind chimes is air, okay? And butterflies also airy too, Libra. Wait for our season. Okay, Libras? Look, some of you, Libra, may feel like your work is out of whack. Okay, some of you guys may feel like, dang, am I doing the right thing? Okay, some of you, but Spirit is saying your role is changing, Libras. Relax. Your role is changing. And in order, get your emotions underway, Libras, okay? Whatever emotional purging you may need to do during this retrograde, Libras, let it go and surrender, Libras. You about to see how good it's gonna get, Libras. But if you are worried about delegating to others, if you are worried about taking on more emotional responsibility, if you are worried about your ego and trying to show somebody how right you are and how wrong they are, baby, you're gonna miss the blessing, baby. You're gonna miss the blessing. This is supposed to be a peaceful time for you, to understand what peace means, to understand what regeneration means, Libras, okay? Some of you guys are working or feel like you're not working hard enough. Spirit is saying that's because I'm finna change your life. So some of you guys maybe start a new job. Some of you guys maybe think you're starting a new job, and within starting a new job, Spirit's about to be like, haha, joke's on you, because baby, this is not where I want you. I'm about to shift your reality. I'm about to shift things for you. So some of you guys, like I said, some of you guys will be changing jobs, or some of you guys won't even be at a job for a long time. You could have started it. You could also feel like, dang, I've been putting my all into this job and I'm not getting it. Spirit said because it was meant for you to be short term here. Some of you guys also are seeking a vacation, and Spirit is saying you may not physically be going on vacation, but there's ways for you to create that vacation, relaxation energy within yourself, within your own community, within your own space, Libras. But if you are out here taking on more than what you need to, then of course you're gonna miss your blessings. Don't miss your blessings, Libra, because they're here. And feel worthy, Libras. This is to show you how worthiness, okay, plays a part in this. Because if you don't feel worthy, then you're not going to act worthy, then you're not going to believe that you're worthy, then you're not going to attract worthy people or worthy circumstances, okay? And you're never going to feel like your plate is full. Libra, your plate is more than full, baby. If you saw what the Lord had for you, if you just trusted it, okay, Libras, and relax your little tail, okay, you'd be quite pleasantly surprised. That's your reading, Scorpio. Welcome to the building, Scorpios. Welcome to the building, Scorpios. Hello, Scorpios. Let's get into your Mercury retrograde. I was going to say Mars retrograde. Some of you guys, maybe your actions, it has to do with your actions if I'm talking about Mars, okay? Some of you guys may have to do with your appearance, too. Your actions and appearance, Scorpio. I feel like that's the messages for you. Okay, Scorpio, what's the lessons that Scorpio needs to learn this Mercury retrograde? Scorpio, what is the lessons that Scorpios are to learn to not be so rigid and uptight? I feel like you're so uptight, Scorpios. You need to learn how to not be so uptight. Okay? Scorpio, Mercury retrograde, lessons for Scorpio. This Mercury retrograde, what's the lessons for Scorpios? This Mercury retrograde. The devil in reverse with the star. Okay, there's some self-sabotaging behaviors that you are cutting off. Some of you guys are healing yourself during this time. Ooh, Scorpios. Scorpios are going through some healing. But you know what, Scorpios? This too shall pass. After this pass, Scorpios, the level up, the options that you're going to have, the choices that you're going to have, Scorpios. So don't feel like this is a dead season. Some of you Scorpios are like, dang, I really took a fall. But you didn't take a fall. You didn't take a fall, Scorpio. This is just a repositioning. Scorpios, this Mercury retrograde is to show you about repositioning, to show you about stillness, to show you about the options that you have within stillness. Because some of you guys are feeling like you need to do, and those things you've been doing have been sabotaging you, sabotaging the experiences, and going against the grain of the divine and miraculous, bountiful, abundant experiences. You're asking, you're calling forward to it. You're praying for it, Scorpio. You maybe are doing divinations for it, Scorpio. You may be getting readings for it, Scorpio, and Spirit is saying just relax in your stillness. That's when the divine knowledge comes to you. That's when you're able to realize the options that you have. That's when you're able to realize the self-love. So Scorpio, the lesson for you for Mercury retrograde may be self-love, okay? And that there is stillness in self-love, that there is divine knowledge, okay? Divine perception, okay? Divine discovery, okay? That happens, okay? And then once you have that stillness, then you have the option at choice. Then you have the option at love. Then you have the option at companionship. Then you have then everything starts taking off, Scorpios. Scorpios, I feel like it's okay to cry outdoors. I feel like also Scorpios, you always want to do everything inside, and the Spirit is saying let it shine on outside, okay? Because that's maybe why your ass is like this, because you've been doing everything inside, having all these thoughts, okay? I ain't even gonna say what kind of thoughts. Having all these thoughts on the inside, and now Spirit is asking you to purge those thoughts that you've been having on the inside, on the outside. Purge them, show them on the outside. What are you made of, Scorpio? Okay, I feel like it's no. And for the Scorpios who have gone through the stillness, Spirit is going to show you just how good it gets. Spirit is going to show you just how good it gets, Scorpio. Scorpios, what is the lesson you are to learn this Mercury retrograde? Scorpios, what's the lesson for this Mercury retrograde? Scorpios, last shuffle. Scorpios, what's the lesson this Mercury retrograde? Ooh, Scorpio, I feel like also somebody likes your toes or something about your toes. Some of you guys, you can, like some healing, something is healed. It could be through your feet. I feel like, and that's crazy. Look at this card, through your feet, Scorpio. Some of you guys need to rest your feet. Some of you guys need to invest in quality shoes for your feet. Some people, you need to watch where you're stepping, because people don't always have the highest, people don't always have the highest, what do I want to say, care, or people don't always have the, how do I say it? It's like the hot foot spell, where you thinking everywhere you step or whoever you step around is really for you, and those are the same motherfuckers that's causing you tumultuous torture in your fucking life. So Scorpios, your feet, where your feet touch, Scorpio, your feet. Okay, Scorpios, what's the lesson for Scorpios this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Scorpios this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Scorpios this Mercury? Scorpios this Mercury retrograde. Scorpios this Mercury retrograde. Scorpios this Mercury retrograde. Cool. First card out is ill health and a period of depression with working hard. Scorpio, you can't hide illnesses for too long, Scorpio. That goes back to this devil energy next to the star. You can't hide illnesses for too long. You can't hide yourself for too long, Scorpio. Once you start to hide, you start to ooze out yourself in different ways that you don't even know is oozing out, because you're trying to hide that very thing, Scorpio. So whatever it is that you are hiding, Scorpio, is going to be the same thing that you need to expose within yourself, and it's likely within your finances, Scorpio, or your tangibility. Scorpios may have been given to something, given to something, only to still not recoup anything. And Scorpio's like, what the fuck? I done gave, and Spirit is just like, well, from what area were you given, Scorpio? Scorpio, a money month. Ooh, I feel like, Scorpio, just as soon as you fucking get money, this is also to show you, Scorpio, just as soon as you get money, Scorpio, you start getting laxed. You can't get money, and then when you get the money, you get laxed, and then something requires you to spend money, and then you realize, shit, I'm back in the position where I was. Okay, you need to change that. It's a mental switch that Scorpios are needing to change. Scorpios, you don't need to work harder, Scorpios. You just need to work smarter. Scorpios, you're really perceptive. You know people. You can feel things out. That's your gift, Scorpio. So that don't mean you need to work harder. You just need to work smarter. And when you get that money, Scorpio, that's not for you to rest. In September, you about to come into a lump sum of money, Scorpio. But just as fast as you come into it, Spirit is saying you're going to be out there asking for help again, or feeling like you in a pickle again, and you got to do some fucking strange things for some change, Scorpio. Spirit is saying, no. Change your mental, okay? Change the way you go about things. You may have been going about things from a lower octave, okay, Scorpio, and Spirit is saying that shit ain't working no more. You need to heal, okay? You need to heal those things, Scorpio. You need to take some time away, Scorpio, so you can acknowledge those things, so that you can come from a different perspective, Scorpio. I also feel like some Scorpios may, during this retrograde, it may take a Gemini to teach you this, okay? I love you, Scorpios. That's your reading. Let's get into our Sagittarius. Sagittarius, was popping? Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. What are the lessons that Sagittarius need to learn this Mercury retrograde? What are the lessons? I feel like something to do with organization for you, Sagittarius. What are the lessons, Sagittarius, are to learn this Mercury retrograde? 2 more shuffles. What are the lessons for Sagittarius this Mercury retrograde? Okay, the lessons for Sagittarius this Mercury retrograde. Okay, here we go. The lessons for Sagittarius this Mercury retrograde. Some of you guys need to change like your filters. I'm hearing, or something about the air that you're breathing in your living space. Okay, what are the lessons that Sagittarius is needing to learn? Sagittarius, is an individual lesson. Stop trying to make it a group lesson, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, it's an individual lesson, okay? Stop trying to make it a group lesson, Sagittarius. Your vision, that's your fucking problem, Sagittarius. Don't even get me fucking started. That's your fucking problem. That's why shit is seeming to not come together right now. It seems to shit is all over the place because, Sagittarius, you keep trying to involve people in a mission that is a solo mission. Only you see the mission, Sagittarius. This is your thing, Sagittarius. This is your thing. This is not for other people to bring along with you, Sagittarius. This is a solo thing. Mercury retrograde is going to show you solo dolo, Sagittarius. These motherfuckers ain't seeing it. I feel like you think you have a holy trinity, or Sagittarius, you be probably ping-ponging. You probably only know 3 people that talk the talk or talk like you. Don't mean those 3 people have the same vision. Don't mean those 3 people could get you there. Okay. Also, Sagittarius, I'd be checking your fucking banking. I feel like somebody got your damn banking passwords, Sagittarius. The hell? I want to pull one. What's this 2 of Wands energy about for Sagittarius? All about color. You have to ignite your own color, Sagittarius. You are the you. You have the key, Sagittarius. You have the key. I feel like Sagittarius too, you be tight. I feel like Spirit didn't give you all of the tools yet. Well, they gave you all the tools, but Spirit may have not shown you the clear overarching of like how everything is gonna happen. You have that like that thing inside that's telling you this is the path that I need to be on. But because you can't see the whole overarching, you like, damn, maybe like because so-and-so is interested in something that's kind of similar to me, and you know, they kind of spiritual, or they kind of got this shit going on, or they kind of, it's just like, no, Sagittarius, stop trying to link your shit with other people's shit. Mercury retrograde is really going to show you you can't link your shit with other people's shit, or there's going to be lessons for you to learn, lessons for you to pay. Also, Sagittarius, I feel like you may be around somebody right now, or congregated in business with somebody who you think is a mentor, but really they don't have the same vision as you. I don't know why I'm keep hearing that. Sagittarius, solo dolo. What's the lessons for Sagittarius this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Sagittarius this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson? Sagittarius, I also hear that your business is profitable, but you need to do some revamping with it could be the business model and also the business plan. I feel like you're going to these places asking for money, but they are finding loopholes in your plan. Take some time out to be solo dolo so that you can really find the trinity for your business, so that you can get all the money that you're asking for. I feel like, Sagittarius, you really have a bink idea, like that shit finna go buku bonkers, but you need to not let you don't need other people in your plan. Be that own mentor energy for yourself. At this point, Sagittarius, you got the damn, you half human, half horse. You got the damn internet, and you get out into life. Get out into nature. Okay, Sagittarius. You got me fired up, Sagittarius. You the only sign that got me fired up thus far. Okay, what's the lessons for Sagittarius to learn this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Sagittarius to learn this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Sagittarius to learn this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Sagittarius to learn this Mercury retrograde? Sagittarius, your status is changing, Sagittarius. Your status is changing, Sagittarius. Your status is changing, and you got the best fucking read in the Oracle. Your status is changing, Sagittarius. Your intuition is also developing, Sagittarius. Also, what's this card? What's this teapot card? What the lessons look? Sagittarius, I feel like you've been looking for this commodity. You got all money cards. Sagittarius, I also want to let you know that if you've been trying to show somebody that you used to be in a relationship that they fucked up and that they should have been with you because you're the winner, Sagittarius, they're already feeling that. You don't need to put no more energy into trying to show a motherfucker that they should have fucked with you, because they already know. They ain't even gonna admit to your ass that they should have still fucked with you, okay? But they know, Sagittarius, so you don't need to worry about that. Two, I feel like if you are a masculine, I feel like this message is for masculine. Sagittarius masculines, you are going to come into a bromance kind of say, or a bro partnership. I feel like, tell me more about this. What did I say? Baby, Sagittarius, you're going to meet, if you're a guy, I feel like this is really for men. Sagittarius, you're going to be another man who is about his money too, and y'all gonna run it up together. I feel like Sagittarius, but you really need to take some time away, Sagittarius, to be solo dolo, to make sure that your vision plan is set. Because Sagittarius, this is not a motherfucker who is gonna be like, oh, Sagittarius, you should do this with your business plan. You should do that. That motherfucker is gonna link with you because he's like, oh, Sagittarius already got their shit down packed. Sagittarius know they lane. Sagittarius is sticking in their lane. Sagittarius been working towards their lane. Sagittarius finna run it up. Okay, I know Sagittarius a baller. I'm a baller. I'm really precise with my shit. I know myself. I know my business. Boom. I only want to be around ballers, and from there, your net worth is gonna be okay. What's your net worth? Okay. Dang, Sagittarius, don't self-sabotage. Sagittarius, I feel like you think it's going to be through a group enterprise when really it's to get yourself right solo dolo. And then once you get yourself right, you start being able to interact in society, you know, and then once you start interacting, it's like, dang, that motherfucker about his business, he did that shit, he got his shit aligned. This motherfucker about his business, he did that shit, he got his shit aligned. Okay, cool. Those the motherfuckers I want to fuck with. Not the trying to partisan, oh, this person, I need this person for my business, I need that person for my business, and together we can make my business good. No, Sagittarius, it's not going to work like that. It's like, oh, I got all my business together. Now that my business is together, I can put myself out there, and I'm only also going to attract people who got all of their business together, because it's a whole lot of money here, Sagittarius. I feel like by your birthday, I feel like Sagittarius during this I keep saying Mars. Maybe you got heavy Mars placements too. Maybe your Mars is in a fire sign. Okay, but I feel like Sagittarius, red for you. I feel like when in doubt, Sagittarius, pop out in a red and watch. Pop out in a red, Sagittarius, and watch. Sagittarius, you ain't got to stress about money, baby. You ain't got to stress about money, baby. You ain't got to stress about money, baby. Some of you guys could also meet a white woman. A white woman could be in your life coming towards you, okay? And where there's love and a bag at the same time. Sagittarius, I ain't gonna lie. Even though I said that, you got me fired up. You had the best, I think, the best reading thus far. You're gonna come into some money during the retrograde, okay? But only if you working solo dolo. It ain't nobody else's business, okay? Sagittarius, get your business in alignment. Okay, after Sagittarius, who we got? Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your reading. Hi, Capricorns. Capricorns, what's the lesson for Capricorns to learn this retrograde? What's the lesson? What's the lesson for Capricorns to learn this retrograde? What's the lesson Capricorns are to learn this retrograde? One more shuffle. Okay. What's the lesson for our Capricorns this Mercury retrograde? Capricorns, what's popping, Capricorns? Welcome in. This is your reading. Capricorns, what is the message for this Mercury retrograde for Capricorns? What's the lesson for Capricorns this Mercury retrograde? 10 of Pentacles with the Hangman. Capricorn, are you going through shit with your family? I feel like your family dynamic is changing, Capricorn. Your family dynamic is changing. Also, your money dynamic is changing too, Capricorn. It's going to show you how not to get hung up on just this one thing. I feel like also Capricorn, I feel like Capricorn ladies, maybe Capricorn, if it's Capricorn ladies, now it's your time to be the breadwinner. If it's a Capricorn man, now is your time to watch your lady be the breadwinner. I feel like shit is changing. The roles are changing for Capricorns during this Mercury retrograde. I also feel like Capricorn, some of you guys are waiting for a house or waiting to close on a house. Capricorn, I feel like you're settling with that house though, Capricorn, and it's not going to bring you the ultimate fulfillment that you want, Capricorns. I feel like also this person been going back and forth with you, back and forth with you, back and forth with you, depleting your morale too if it's in relation to a house. I feel like Capricorn, if you are a Capricorn and you're thinking about closing on the house in this Mercury retrograde, don't do it, baby. Don't do it. Don't do that shit, because you ain't gonna be satisfied. Okay, and it's also going to be some discoveries about the house that you didn't know about, that the seller didn't fully say. Okay, and that's going to come out of your pocket more. Also, I can feel like some of you guys, if you are buying a house with a partner right now, I feel like if you close on this house during Mercury retrograde, everything may seem good, but this may be the straw that break the camel's back finally. If y'all was supposed to break up and y'all been patching shit up or like trying to make it seem like shit's been working good, this house closure, now you're gonna get yourself in another shit. Just when the relationship is done, now you got to figure out how to do your differences, or do what you need to do, because both of you guys are co-owners in the house. So I feel like right now, Capricorn, hold your horses. Don't close on no house right now, Capricorn, because you don't do it. Capricorn, this is not the time. People ain't saying everything that needs to be said, Capricorn. People ain't saying. People may be quick. If somebody's quick, or now all of a sudden they backed away and then they came back and now they're like applying urgency. With this Hangman card here, let more shit come out. There's more things that need to come out. And Capricorn, just don't do it. What's the lesson for Capricorns this Mercury retrograde? 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 Love and family. What did I say? Love and family may. It's all about all your cards is coming out about family, and that's indicative of the 10 of Pentacles being here too, Capricorns. I feel like Capricorns, I know you may think May is too long to wait, Capricorns, but I say wait until May. You're going to get a different real estate owner. Yes, she's a white woman, but she's also, I'm getting, she could be a Pisces woman. If she's not a Pisces woman, then she's a Taurus woman. Capricorns, now is not the right time. I feel like Capricorns, don't use the distraction of like making a grand purchase or making a purchase that you think is going to stabilize a relationship, Capricorn. That's not it. I don't know why my pointer fingers itching like this. I don't know what that means. Y'all can look that up. But yeah, Capricorn, it's not the time. I feel like that was your message. Ain't nothing else for me to say. Ain't nothing else for me to say. All right, moving on. Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. Hello, guys. If you haven't already, like the video, share the video, subscribe so your girl could do this live instead of pre-recording, because I would love to share my live energy with you, baby. It's dynamic, okay? Also, I would love to host a question poll. Like if you have a question, I will do a live poll so you can get your answer, okay? Let's move on. It's Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. What are the lessons that Aquarius needs to learn this retrograde, this Mercury retrograde? What are the lessons Aquarius needs to learn this retrograde? What are the lessons Aquarius needs to learn this retrograde? What are the lessons Aquarius needs to learn this retrograde? 2 more shuffles. What are the lessons Aquarius needs to learn this retrograde? Okay, what are the lessons for Aquarius? One last shuffle of the lessons for Aquarius. I feel like Aquarius, you've been debating on something back and fucking forth, and Spirit is like, just do the fucking shit already so you can know if it's successful or if it's not. Like, Aquarius, you keep going back and forth. I should do this. Should I do this? Should I not do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? And Spirit's like, God damn it, Aquarius, if you don't just fucking try your hand and see if it fucking works. I'm tired of hearing you subconsciously talking to yourself about should I do it? Should I not do it? I'm trying to move you on and talk to bring some new thoughts into your energy. You keep fucking debating on whether you should be doing. Cut it out, Aquarius. The Lord told me to tell you to cut that shit out, okay? Let me get into your reading now. What's the lessons Aquarius need to learn this retrograde, okay? What's the lessons Aquarius need to learn this retrograde? 9 of Cups in reverse, something about yourself and feeling fulfilled. Aquarius, you could do it all by yourself. What's up with your self-worth? This new moon, it would have been great that just happened yesterday, which you could still optimize within these first 3 days. This new moon in Leo, you need to do self-love rituals, Aquarius, because what the fuck is good? Like, you don't feel worthy. You don't feel content. Some of you guys may feel like you're getting too fat, and because of your weight gain, it's fucking with your ability to keep moving. I feel like some of you got to keep moving. Some of you Aquarius have gotten so stuck, and Spirit is like, yo, you need to keep moving. Like, whatever you may have been accomplished with and may have been doing before, Spirit is saying, it's time for something else, Aquarius. It'd be time for something else. Hold on now, Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius. Did you go through a breakup? I feel like Aquarius may have went through a breakup during this season, this retrograde season. Yeah. If you have gone through a breakup, or you're in a no contact, or you're wondering if your person's going to come back, yes, that person's going to come back. But Aquarius, if you worrying only about if your person's going to come back, when that person do come back, they're going to be like, what the fuck happened? This bitch done gained 20 pounds. She have fucking mental stability. I looked on her Instagram followers. All she following is these toxic girl pages talking about bop, 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 dot, dot, dot. Like, Aquarius, you going to fucking scare the person off that you want to come back, Aquarius. You need to worry about yourself. This is a self-love, and that's crazy. It's Leo season, and the only card that's in the upright is this Leo energy, the strength energy, which talks about emotional conquering, your mastery of your emotions, Aquarius. I feel like, dang, this breakup or whatever you're going through got you in a muck. But you know what, Aquarius? There's also some shit that you're supposed to be doing, Aquarius. There's some shit that you're supposed to be doing, Aquarius. There's a project that you were supposed to release, Aquarius, and you still ain't done that shit yet. But yet you're over here worrying about a goddamn relationship and why shit ain't moving forward. And if that person is trying to figure out themselves, just like you should be figuring out your goddamn self. You should be happy that person is doing what they need to. Aquarius, don't get me fucking started, Aquarius, now. What's the lessons Aquarius need to learn this retrograde, this Mercury retrograde? One more shuffle. What's the lesson Aquarius needs to learn this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson Aquarius needs to learn? What's the lesson Aquarius needs to learn this Mercury retrograde? What is the lesson Aquarius needs to learn this Mercury retrograde? What is the lesson Aquarius needs to learn this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson? 2 more cards. The lesson Aquarius, the lessons for Aquarius, this Mercury retrograde, the lessons for Aquarius, the lessons for Aquarius, this Mercury retrograde. What are the lessons for Aquarius, this Mercury retrograde? Yeah, Aquarius, you did just go through a breakup. It was something short term too. I feel like also Aquarius, you telling this friend about what you going through, and this friend is Kiki Kakashi telling your business, or he telling your business to another friend. So you're, whatever you think your secret is about this person or about you ending the situation, you think nobody know because that's your bestie, and your bestie ain't tell your bestie done told, okay? Aquarius, I feel like if you really want advice, get a therapist. You got insurance. You got money saved away. Aquarius ain't never broke. You got some money saved away, Aquarius. Go there. This moon energy, Aquarius. I feel like this whole moon cycle, this new moon that we just had to Leo, to this next full moon that we're going to have. I don't know what sign. Let's just check it out. When is the next full moon? Let's see. Because for you, Aquarius, I think you need to know. The next full moon is on August 19th, okay? It's the last blue moon, okay? Now let's look up what blue moon is. A blue full moon for you guys. Okay? The blue full moon occur. Let's read in it. Because I feel like you need this information, Aquarius. I ain't do this for not damn one other sign. If you've been trying to relinquish your business, I would say do it on this full moon. If you want to hear thoughts, real thoughts, I feel like have a pop-up this on the full moon on the 29th, because it's once in a blue moon. Do you hear that? Once in a blue moon. So once in a blue moon, Aquarius, do something that you never do before. Like put that damn business idea out there that you've been fucking telling the Lord, should I do it, should I not? Should I do it, should I not? Should I do it, should I not? The Lord is like, fuck, I done gave you a date, August 19th. Okay, August 19th. I need you to, okay, sorry. Yes, when is the next one? Yes, August 19th, August 20th. Release it then. Do it then. Whatever it is. I mean, you going through a breakup, Aquarius, I get it. But channel that breakup energy into your wonky, quirky, okay, out of this world, you know, that shit that Aquarian be doing, that Martian energy. Channel that Martian energy into your project that you are going to be releasing on August 19th. Okay, let's check the day of August 19th. When is August 19th? Because Aquarius, I'm not doing with your shit. That's okay. That's on a Monday. August 19th, Aquarius. Release that project, okay? Release it then, Aquarius. Because, Lord, your health, Aquarius. But right underneath the health card is good luck and happiness. So once you rectify this woe is me, or once you rectify this breakup energy or this healing energy, Aquarius, this healing energy, Aquarius, this self-preservation, this emotional balancing energy, Aquarius, that's when shit gonna take off for you. But you got to go through it. You can't try to get through it. You got to go through it, Aquarius. You got to go through these changes. I know it's not easy. I'm sending you a hug. I know you need a hug, okay? And that best friend that you think is your best friend really out here telling you your goddamn business, Aquarius. Okay, moving on. Pisces! Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your Mercury retrograde reading. What are the lessons for Pisces during Mercury retrograde? What are the lessons for Pisces during Mercury retrograde? What are the lessons for Pisces this Mercury retrograde? Okay. What are the lessons for Pisces? Pisces, Mercury retrograde. Pisces, Mercury retrograde, the lessons. Pisces, Mercury retrograde. Okay. Ooh. Y'all wanna, guys, give me some decks for y'all. Just give me some decks, okay? Because I like gifts too, Pisces. Pisces, the lessons for Pisces, this Mercury retrograde. It's that card that blew off. The Chariot in reverse. No, the answer is no, Pisces. Should you be fucking on that man or lady? The answer is no. Okay, anyway, Pisces, what's the lessons that Pisces need to learn this retrograde? What's the lessons Pisces need to learn this retrograde? Yeah, I told you about this love, whatever this love situation is, this new shit. The Ace of Cups is in reverse, okay? I feel like Pisces, this person, and with the Chariot still on the bottom of the deck, and we cut the damn deck in reverse, okay? Pisces, snip, snip. Pisces, when you gonna realize it's you? Pisces, when you gonna realize it's you, baby? It's not the new lover. The new lover be thinking your ass is fucking crazy. That's why they distance themselves from you. I feel like the only reason why they answer your messages is because they know you're a little unstable out there. The lesson for you, Pisces, is you could do it all by yourself, Pisces. The lesson is you could do it all by yourself, or the destruction happens all by yourself, Pisces. Also, Pisces, somebody finna cut your ass off financially. If you're financially dependent on a motherfucker, that shit went sour. If you had a trick that was tricking on you and it was good, I feel like the trick ain't tricking on you no more. The trick got somebody else who's more emotionally stable and somebody who knows their worth, somebody who isn't fucking self-sabotaging. So yeah, Pisces, when you gonna realize it's you? When you gonna realize it's you, baby? Pisces, I suggest you get your shit together. You start disarming your shit from her, or disarming your shit from him, or you just start getting yourself right. I suggest you, if you ain't got a job, Pisces, and you've been living on somebody, baby, you better start putting your applications in, because Virgo sees that motherfucker finna. He or she already got their assets linked to somebody else already, Pisces. Okay, so don't let Virgo season catch your ass and you like thinking that, oh, everything, how this happened to me, bitch. It's been happening. You understand? You're delulu, okay? The motherfucker done already. They got somebody else. That's okay. They share their wealth with somebody else, Pisces. So you best make sure your shit is straight. Get what else you can get for these next 10 days, okay? Thank you, Pisces. Thank you. What did I just say? Okay, Pisces, now. What's the lesson that Pisces need to learn this retrograde? Okay. I feel like Pisces, yes, your man found somebody else. Yes. They tired of your attitude, Pisces. I feel like also you be sending this motherfucker on the roller coasters. One time you real nice to them. Next time you fucking picking at them. Picking. Okay, somebody else done caught their attention. Okay, Pisces. So this is to show you how don't write a check that your ass can't cash. Don't write a check that your ass can't cash, Pisces. Because people will make you replaceable, dispose you just as fast, Pisces. And that's a lesson that you're going to keep needing to learn. How you need to be sufficient on your own. You need to be sufficient on your own and not relying on lovers for your emotional stability or your financial stability, because yes, they'll do it for you. Yes, they'll do it for you, but then they can't handle they don't want to handle your emotional escapades, so they're going to go to somebody else, prettier or just as pretty and take care of business over there, Pisces. So like I said, Pisces, get what you can get out of this, because Virgo season, that's what they finna let your ass know. Yeah, this ain't gonna work no more, Pisces, okay? Moving on to Aries. Hello, Aries. This is your reading. Okay, Aries. Aries. What's Aries' lesson from this Mercury retrograde? What's Aries' lesson? I feel like Aries, I don't like the Aries. I feel like, are you doing fraud? I feel like some Aries is out there doing fraud, baby. The pieces ain't gonna be hitting, Aries. She told her the pieces ain't gonna be hitting, Aries. If you out there frauding, baby, are you an Aries, baby? No, shit ain't hitting, okay? Aries, what's the lesson Aries needs to learn this retrograde? What is the lesson Aries needs to learn this retrograde? No. See, look. No, it ain't. No, Aries. Whoever you think you partnering up with to make this thing fleek, I'm telling you now, Aries. What's the lesson for Aries this retrograde? Aries. One last shuffle. What's the lesson for Aries this retrograde? 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 The Tower with the Ten of Swords. What did I say? And with the Hangman. And don't be crying and red eye when they tell you, excuse me, we'd like to bring you in for questioning. There needs to be changes. There's something that you are doing, Aries, that you are relentless from changing from. You're holding on to stuff that no longer serves you, Aries. You are holding on to, you are not accepting fate for what something is. Something is done, and you just keep trying to re-engineer something that it's not meant to work no more. The system don't sustain it anymore. The system has figured out the bug, and now it's put safeware or malware on the bug. So there's no way that you can try to get through to the same system or debug. Like they put the master spyware, securityware on that system already, Aries. You got to go on to something else. I don't know what else to tell you. Let me see. What's this Hangman energy for Aries? What's this Hangman energy? The Moon in reverse with the Two of Wands. Like I said, don't you be trying to get in on like whatever project or whatever new quest that you are starting out to. You're going to find out that the shit ain't new, and there's things that's been not on the back scenes from you that you have not seen. There's things like, ooh, you got the moon on top of the bat. Do you know when bats come out? Bats come out right when the sun is setting, when there's meager light, okay, for them to feed on, okay, things that are either no. I told you, whatever fucking shady shit, I don't know what shady shit you up to, Aries, but this retrograde finna rock your world if you think that you could get away with shady shit. You've been doing shady shit, baby. I go on a little sabbatical. I go on a run. I go on my underground cave because, baby, okay, the FBI done picked up on that. The FBI done got a team that they about to deploy, okay? What's the lessons for Aries this Mercury retrograde? Okay, what's the lesson for Aries this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Aries this Mercury retrograde. You keep getting... Okay, so you got the white man card, but I'm not going to look at it as white. And you got the money card. So something in regards to money. But with the white card, that just means... That means that they're white in general, the absence of color. So the absence of negativity, the absence of harm, the absence of... You have to do things with purity. Your lesson is purity, Aries. Your lesson is purity. Whatever you are doing negatively, you will have negative, negative actions or reactions for that thing. But when you do something with positivity and purity, you're destined for great fortune. Okay? Destined for great fortune. But if you're doing things from the lower root, okay? The self-serving root, okay? The egotistical root, the sneaky, conniving, thieving root, Aries, it's only gonna bust your ass. It's only gonna bust your ass. So think about it. The summer is ending. Do you want to be in jail, or do you want to enjoy the rest of the summer? Okay, because you don't want to be in jail when it's hot as hell outside. You don't want to be in jail at all, Aries. But you damn sure don't want to be in jail during this fucking climate change heat wave situation that we're having. You don't want to be in jail then, and you damn sure don't want to be in jail in the winter, in the holiday season. Okay, Aries. So I do things the just way. I do things the pure way instead of doing shit from the lower root. Okay. Because your ass will be in jail from fucking the end of August to fucking May. You done missed out on everything. Okay? Taurus. Taurus. This is your reading. What's the lesson for Taurus? Something with your car is what I heard. Taurus, Mercury retrograde lesson. Taurus. Car, mileage. It could be also you asking somebody about or looking at somebody's exterior as their car. I feel like it don't have to be about a physical car. It could be about a person's exterior and looking at a person's exterior and judging or being able to tell a person's mileage based on their exterior. Courage. I don't know why I heard courage. Okay. Taurus. Mercury retrograde lesson. Okay, Taurus. One last shuffle. Mercury retrograde lesson for how Taurus is. Okay. Taurus. Mercury retrograde lesson. Taurus, Mercury retrograde lesson. 2 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 6 of Swords in reverse. It ain't meant for you to work with that person. I feel like if a person's giving you an ultimatum, okay, and the ultimatum is essentially not allowing you to have a voice or allowing you for you to have autonomy in a situation, Taurus. With the Empress in reverse with the Devil, yeah. You have the 2 of Swords with the Ace of Swords. It's like, yeah, a person has a whole lot to say. A person has a whole lot to say. A person's putting you in a position where your back is against the wall, Taurus. I feel like you want happily ever after with this person, but maybe it's not meant to be with this person. Also, if you've been coming to this reading as a Taurus to see if your person's been cheating or if you're going to get some information about your divine feminine cheating, yes, she is cheating. Yes, she is. She ain't finna move on for your ass, but she going to give you an ultimatum, what makes it seem like you need to, and then in the end, it's going to make it seem like you need to work harder for her. The whole time she fucking you over, and she probably fucking your daddy. Woo! Taurus, okay? Yeah, I feel like this person is putting you in a pickle, Taurus. I feel like you judge this person mileage by on the outside, or what they look like on the outside, and you really get to know what they are like on the inside. I feel like this person is very sneaky, very conniving. Yes, they could be very pretty, but they act from the lower root. They act from their lower root. And so instead of you getting to see the outside, you got to see the outside. The outside looks very glowy, but when you look on the inside, ain't got much, everything look pretty much dead. And you're wondering why shit ain't moving forward. Yeah, this person could talk a good talk. This person could make you feel electrified with the things that they say, or electrified. You know what I'm saying? But is this your match, Taurus? Are they contributing, Taurus? Or are they giving you delegations, Taurus? What's the lesson for Taurus this Mercury retrograde? I'm not laughing at you, Taurus. What's the lesson for Taurus this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson? We ain't finna do that. Something about August, though. We ain't finna take all these cards. Okay. What's the lesson for Taurus this Mercury retrograde? What I said! You gotta go, digger! Yeah, yeah. Taurus! You gotta go, digger! Taurus! Stop judging people on their outside, Taurus, and get to know people on their inside, Taurus, and then you won't fucking be bamboozled with your back against the wall, making another a bitch trick on you and trick on your daddy at the same time. Taurus, this is not a lover. This is a moocherella, Taurus. This is a mooch. This is not a lover, Taurus. This is a mooch. What else for Taurus to learn during this Mercury retrograde, Taurus? Taurus, this is a mooch. This is somebody who needs help. This is somebody who will take your things. And when she take your things, Taurus, 18, you know that I ain't saying she a gold digger. But she ain't messing with no broke. Taurus, stop attracting mozzarellas, Taurus. And these people be dimming your fucking light, okay? You be all high vibrational by the time you done got bamboozled by 15 of the same woman. Now you thinking about how you can act from your lower root too. It's just like, no, Taurus, you ain't got to act from your lower root. You just got to make sure you are vetting people and not judging people, judging a car, okay, on its exterior, and you don't really know the mileage. Taurus, I'm out of here. That's your reading. Lord, I'm tired of telling Taurus the same lesson. I'm tired of it. You know, Taurus gonna learn what they ready to learn. I know you fixed, but your ass gonna learn when you ready to learn, okay? You don't think you ready to learn yet. Gemini! Welcome to your reading, Gemini. Gemini, this is your reading. Gemini, Mercury retrograde lesson. What's the lesson for Gemini this Mercury retro? I'm hearing finances. Gemini, Mercury retrograde lesson. Come up. Are you gonna come up with your finances during the Mercury retrograde? Ooh, Sagittarius also got come up too with their message. Okay. Okie dokie. Gemini, last shuffle. What's the lesson for Mercury retrograde for Gemini? What's the lesson for Mercury retrograde for Geminis? What's the lesson for Mercury retrograde for Gemini? What's the lesson for Mercury retrograde for Gemini? I feel like your eyes are wide open now. What you used to be dulled to before, Spirit is saying not no more. Okay, I picked the fool in reverse. What you used to be a fool for, not anymore. Gemini, not anymore. Not anymore, Gemini. I feel like there's somebody who had an emotional tug on your feelings. I feel like now you're giving that person the feminine version of, or if you're a man, you're giving that person a masculine energy of of what they are giving you. So if a person is if it's a woman and she's been giving you low rooted, now you're doing it in the man version. If it's a man, if it's a man that was giving you a low version, now the woman is giving you the low version and her version, okay? I just feel like no more. I feel like also some of you guys need to stay prayed up. I feel like you need to put like an offering at your door, or you need to clean your door. You need to cleanse your doorway. I also feel like at night, maybe you need to put like a totem above your head, okay, in order to capture any like negative energy or any like gnawing thoughts or any just like poisonous thoughts, because I feel like you are coming into more, but because you are coming into more, there's shit from the past or things that you no longer resonate with you. So if you were dealing with somebody who was low octave, you're now in the high octave. The way you perceive things are different, but you still have that negative, and not negative energy. You still have that defeatist energy. You still have that gnawing energy. You still have maybe like depressive or non-stimulative thoughts attached to you, which is blocking your wheel of fortune. So I feel like cleanse your house. Mercury retrograde for you, Gemini. Cleanse your house, cleanse your doorways. I will put an offering next to the doorway. I will put like a totem above your head where you sleep at night. Okay, let's see what else for Geminis. I feel like there's no more Mr. Nice Guy is what I'm hearing for you guys. There's a purging, okay? An energy purging for you, Gemini. What's the lessons for Gemini? Also, Gemini, you be seeing shit in your sleep, hearing things, I feel like, too, and you be letting that shit freak you out. What if I told you that was your fucking gift that's going to bring in the bag? Okay. Okay, one last shuffle for Gemini. What's the lesson? What's the lesson for Gemini this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Gemini this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Gemini this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Geminis this Mercury retrograde? What did I say? Geminis, this August, I'm telling you, cleanse your house, cleanse your doorways. You let a lot of people in through. Gemini is very social. Okay, they think Gemini is just social like this, but Gemini is social. The energy is social. So there's a lot of energies that cling to you, Gemini, based on your socialness. And it's time for you to purge out, to cleanse out your house, Gemini. I told you there's money coming to you. It's a level up for you, Gemini, but you got to get rid of some things. Mental habits, mental form. Maybe there's words that people speak in your aura, words that people speak in your house that dampen the energy, that dampen the energy. I feel like also, Gemini, I feel like you are psychic, Gemini. And because you get around people who don't know that you're psychic, they're able to speak words or spells. They're able to speak spells that block your fortune. And there's great fortune here for you, Gemini. So clean this shit up. Clean this shit up, Gemini. That's your reading. Okay. Last but certainly not least, Cancer. Okay, what's the lesson for Cancers this Mercury retrograde? If you made it this far, you ain't like the video, you ain't subscribe, you ain't comment, what the hell is you doing? You just a moocherella, and that's why God ain't blessing you with more, because you're just mooching. Okay. If you watch the video, you get a reading for yourself, like, fucking like the video, share it with somebody else, okay? Because likely you probably also cross-watching too. Cancers. A new start, Cancers. The world popped out, but we're going to shuffle. Cancers, what's the lesson for Cancers this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Cancers this Mercury retrograde? Okay. What's the lesson for Cancers this Mercury retrograde? What's the lesson for Cancers this Mercury retrograde. Lessons for Cancers. What's the lessons for Cancers this Mercury retrograde? Son of Pentacles, okay? There's still lessons that you need to learn, Cancers. It's like the Page of Pentacles. Yes, it's long withstanding, but it's something that grows with time. So your lesson may be, Cancer, time grows things. You got 2 page energies. Sorry, they're not page, they're knight energies. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. But you can't be stuck. You have to make a decision and rock with that shit. Because I feel like right now, you haven't made the decision yet. You're still stalling. You can't stall on something. With the Page of Pentacles, you do it and every day you work towards it, okay? And with the Page of Pentacles, even best when there's a fire there to ignite it. There's a curiosity, there's a desire, okay? There's energy to support it. Cancers, what is this? There's a new thing, Cancers, that you just need to work towards. You need to, every day you work towards that thing. You have to decide and then work towards. You can't decide and then stall and then wonder why the judgment is the way it is. It's because of the lack of energy. If you are propelling energy into something, Cancer, then of course it's going to work. Or if it's not working in that way, the more continuous you are, Spirit is going to show you a different way to work towards that same goal, Cancer. So Cancers, why are you not working towards this? And this Mars retrograde is going to show you how there's something that you're supposed to be working towards that you done stalled, and wondering why the outcome is the way it is, wondering why you're receiving the energy or the lack thereof. Well, how are you working towards it every day? What is the lesson for Cancers? And Cancers, that could also be, Cancers, if it's not a hell yes, Cancer, if you're not sure about it, don't put energy into it until you're sure about it, because of course you're not going to reap the highest benefit. Of course you're not going to reach the highest judgment for it, because it's something that you're not fully into. So be fully vested in something, Cancer. This is going to show you, this retrograde is going to show you, if you're not fully vested in shit, don't apply no energy towards it. Okay, what's the lesson for Cancer this retrograde, this Mercury retrograde? What's the answer? Ooh, you may be looking for an answer. If you're looking for an answer, Cancer, May. If you're looking for an answer, Cancer, is in May. If you're looking for a time frame, Cancer, is May. Cancer, work on whatever it is. Cancer, work towards it until May, towards the next springtime. So now we are in Leo season. That means your heart, okay? Your heart energy. What is your heart telling you to do? Okay, boom. Your heart has now given you the message. Virgo season is coming up after this heart message, where you sow the seed. You sow the seed. Taurus season is when you reap the benefits in May of the seeds that you sowed. So whatever your heart is telling you to sow now, Cancer, you will reap the benefit in May. What else? The lesson for Cancer is this Mercury retrograde. What else for Cancer? This Mercury retrograde. See, and that's so funny. I said that, and I almost thought this was August, but this is the moon card. So there's changes that you are having here. Cancers, it's okay to let things go. It's okay for things to be, it's okay to pivot and to change. That's what I'm saying. Cancers, if it's not a hell yes, then it's a no. And Cancers, and if it is a hell yes and things are looking like a no, it's not that things are a no, it's Spirit just repositioning or trying to show you a new way to get to the end goal, okay? It's not hell no, it's just like, okay, hell no to this way. Try it this way. So in this season of Leo season, Spirit is putting either putting something new on your heart or redefining, putting a new passion, a new jolt of energy towards that thing, so that you can realize how you can sow your seeds in Virgo season to get the greatest optimization in May. And it may have to do with you letting go and changing things that are current. So Cancers, instead of staying stuck, make that decision. Okay, it may seem that it's unfair to others, but if it's not fair to you, it's already unfair to others. And I'm going to end with that. I love you guys. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers. Thank you for all of you guys. We finna go live at least once a week. I would love to do it twice a week, but you know shit happens. So once a week we gonna go live. Okay, we see who's on. We could do card pulls, we could do all signs reading, we could do just kick shit, whatever. I love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I read them. I love you guys. This is your Mercury retrograde report. See you next time.